What's up, guys? So I'm about to start working on the tan truck. Nova's running pretty good. You know, the Apache's still kind of on the back burner, trying to decide what direction to go. So now it is this truck's turn. I'm going to put a little time in it, work on the motor, and we will start turbo process. I don't know what route I'm gonna take yet. I know I've already got a whole lot of parts for it. Spent some decent money where I believe it needed to be spent at, and so got a lot of parts, and it's about time to start putting them together. So let's see what we're about to start on. So a lot of y'all know this is my 1985 Custom Deluxe. It is just an old pickup. A lot of y'all might know it from my Instagram. Some of y'all might know it from Hoonigan. Took this truck out to California, went to go do a big burnout, and did a big burnout. In the process, I blew the water pump, and it got really hot really quick. So when it blew the water pump, it also destroyed both head gaskets, and ever since then, the oil pressure has actually been lower than what I like. I like to see, you know, 40 pounds hot idle, 30 might even be okay. Right now, we're actually around 10, between 10 and 15 pounds of oil pressure when it's hot. You know, when it's cold, it's regular. It's between 45 and 50. Changed the oil in it last weekend, hoping it would help. It didn't. Now it's not making any rattle noises, you know, no noise, nothing like that. It is just no oil pressure, and I've changed the sensor. It's reading the same, and so it really needs a mechanical sensor, I guess, or a mechanical sending unit to a gauge and to really check it. So before I pull this motor, it will be checked the right way, just to make sure. So let's kind of look under the hood. It's just a simple thing, kind of funny when you shut the door. Well, didn't do it that time. Usually it'll pop the hood for you. Just gotta give it a little bump. So this is it. This is what's in the truck now. It is a Johnny Thomas built 416 stroker. It is a LY6 bored 70 over and stroked. Traco, that's Johnny's shop. This has been a crazy good motor. It's been 1170s on multiple occasions, and went 1180s and all the way in Ohio on the Power Tour, and that was pretty crazy. So, you know, it's been a really good truck. It's been a really good motor, really good transmission. John Tessier, he built the transmission. I have zero complaints about the whole truck in general. You know, it's been a really good truck. It's taken me a lot of places, and the only place it's ever broken was at Hoonigan, all the way out in California. So, you know, it's kind of part of it. Whenever you go crazy like that, things happen. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm surprised. It just kind of happened that way. So now that we got low oil pressure, I'm assuming, you know, if it is actual low oil pressure, all the heat probably got a bearing somewhere inside. Like I said, it's making no noise under here, no squealing, no knocking, no nothing. The oil looked good. The oil actually still looked really good. And so, you know, it's just kind of, it's got me nervous. So I'll end up pulling that out, checking everything. And in the meantime, there's some parts. Got my hand sanitizer since the world's crazy right now. In the meantime, I will actually be building another motor. I've got a couple down there. I've actually got a 4.8, a 5.3, and a 6.0. I'm not 100% which one I'm gonna do yet, but I do have a really big turbo to stick about right here where the AC is, so I'm gonna lose that, unfortunately. I'll have to find another way to have air conditioning, but we are going to stick a big turbo on this thing, and we're still gonna go have some fun, do some big smoky burnouts, pull the camper, take the family everywhere. So something that Case can remember whenever he gets older, you know, is all of us going and doing big smoky burnouts. And, you know, I don't want him to miss out on that, because that's how I grew up. You know, my dad always went around doing big smoky burnouts. He had a 72 Chevelle, and you know, he recently redone it, and you know, that was the car that I remember growing up, where that we would just go up the road, do some circles and come back. The only reason we left was to go do burnouts, and so that was, you know, that's how that I grew up, and that's pretty much how I am now. So you know, the apple don't fall far from the tree, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say that Case probably won't either. So, you know, I hope that he can, you know, take a little bit from me, and I hope that I can lead by example, showing him the safe way to do these things, and you know, knowing when is the right and wrong time to do it. And so, you know, I've got a lot of teaching on my hands, but for now, we're just gonna build this thing up a little bit. I'm really tired of it sitting. It hurts really bad to see this thing sit. You know, I've put a lot of time, effort into this thing. You know, the money is, it's not really about the money. Of course, we spend money on these things, but man, it's more time and effort than it is money, especially whenever you do them yourself. So, you know, we're gonna do this motor, at least start on it, see how far that we can get, and it's gonna hurt, but it's about time to pull this thing out. So I'm actually gonna drive it down to the shop. I can drive it a little bit still. I just got to be a little easy on it. I don't want to hurt anything worse than it already is. So I'm gonna drive it down to the shop, unload some of those parts, and check out some of the motors that we got.